Okay.
We have food grade black.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So guys, how's our audio? You can thumbs up if it's okay. Yes. All right. So hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our friends, relatives, and valued customers around the world. So guys, this afternoon, yeah, so the weather is beautiful. Yeah, so it's bright and sunny. And now we'll be taking you back to Nigeria. Yay! So guys, I'm really excited to present to you our distributor, Auntie Shade, and our consultant, Auntie Abby. So they're gonna show us her favorite Nigerian recipe, which is really very beautiful ladies. Wow, so I'm so happy. And yeah, I'm glad to see you once again, Auntie Shade and Auntie Abby. Yes. So what is our recipe for today?
Yes, today we're going to be making some momo, which is a very nutritious protein style menu. And then we'll make some spinach with prawns to garnish it. We're going to be doing some fried chicken, which is a very unfried chicken, I call it. Very popular Saladmaster favorite. We're going to be doing some yam pottage, and we will be baking a cake, a carrot cake inside.
Wow. So guys, this today our recipe, I'm telling you, it's a very simple, easy, quick, but it's very delicious, isn't it? Yes, because we're not using any single drop of oil, less seasoning, isn't it? Less salt. So all you can see, it's all natural ingredients and the natural flavor of our food. Yes. So to start with, I think our first dish is our fried chicken. Yay! So Auntie Abby, take it away.
The first thing I'm doing is checking that the cookware is hot enough. And to do that, I will be splashing or putting some water in. If we see water beads, it means that the surface is ready. It's not yet ready. So I'll hand over now to Auntie Shade to start the Moin because the surface is not yet ready. We'll come back to it in a short while. In the meantime, I could tell you actually how we'll start our yam pottage. So, we've got here some yam which has barely been peeled. The skin came off. And in here, I'm going to just dump. So I've got here some ground pepper and onions and tomato that has been pre-cooked. Just dump that in. I have here my favorite, which is some turmeric. And when you have turmeric, you want to create the benefit, you need black pepper. So I've got turmeric and black pepper. I now have some vegetable stock, vegetable bouillon. Pour that in as well. And some mixed herbs. And I will put in a little bit of Cameroon pepper. And there's no liquid in here, so we need some water. Now, I have heard many people talk about how they don't use water in Saladmaster. Yes, you don't use water if your food doesn't need it. In this case, we're making yam pottage, and it needs to be thinner, so I am using water. That was about a quarter liter, about 250 mils of water, and there we have it. I'm just going to give that a quick stir so that it's all in there. And that will be it. I'm just going to put the heat under it. And when it's cooking, I will turn it low. Over to you. Okay. Right, so let's see how
Oh wow.
cookware is ready.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Did you see that? I love it when it does that. Right, so today I am using chicken with the skin on. It's just been washed, but there's no seasoning on there at all. Okay? You can do it without the skin if you want, it's all the same. But I no longer peel the skin off before I cook. I can peel it off after if I wish. Because you can imagine that traditionally when we're cooking, frying chicken, we put it in oil. So this is no oil. No oil fried chicken.
Wow.
Not a single drop. And I put it the cut side down. And I'm going to show you something just quickly before I go on. If you look at this, I don't know if you can see, it's already releasing its own oils. Okay? And that happens even if you skin your chicken. So it's not because the chicken is unskinned. So there. For today, I like to cover mine. I'm going to leave it covered for a few minutes and then I'll open it. Some people crack it open from the start. I cover mine for about 10 minutes and then crack it open. Okay, so I'll just put that on a 10-minute time. Over to you.
Okay, hi guys. Now we're back to Moin. In my pan here, I've got a 11-inch skillet. This one is so amazing. You don't have to use electric if you don't have to. Sometimes I use electric skillet, but today I'm using the 11-inch skillet. And it depends on where you're cooking. It could be for any, depending on the quantity. So today we're going to make you Moin. And Moin is made out of beans. And this is how my beans was, where before you take off the skin. Well, it's optional these days because some people would prefer to have the skin on. So this is the beans that's already washed. So that's just to show you. And here in my bowl here, I've got the mixture of the beans. I've got onions. I've got a tiny bit of Scotch bonnet. What about beans is onions, you must have lots of onions. So what I'm going to be doing right now, I still have some onions, you can see. I'm going to add some extra onions into my mix. And here I have the crayfish, which gives a nice taste when you make Moin. So that goes into it. And I've got the curry and tiny, I don't use a lot of spices at all. So it's just little tiny amounts. And then puree with Moin, you want a bit of color to it. So that's what I'm using tomato. You notice that I've not blended tomato with the fresh tomatoes in it, because what happens is if you blend fresh tomatoes in your Moin, it makes it really too soft and it doesn't hold together. And Maggi, well, Maggi cubes actually is optional. So what I'm going to do right now is mix everything together. You see, I'm not going to use salt because Maggi has a lot of salt in it. So there are two options. It's either you use your salt or you use or Maggi. So I'm just using Maggi. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just trying to mix it all together. The mix together, you see, it's quite thick, and because it's too thick, that means your Moin is going to be really hard. So all I have to do is add some water until I have the right consistency. This is about 200 ml. Let's see. I'll do 100 first, and you just mix it together. If you're the type that bake at home, then maybe it'll be easier for you. But honestly, you just need to get the right consistency. As long as there's not too much water and it's not too running, it's nice and not too thick because you don't want a hard Moin. I'm still going to add a bit of water because I don't want to have a hard Moin there. So, just a tiny bit more water. And traditionally, we either put it in tin containers, and all those aluminum. And you know what aluminum is not good for you. And when we're using salad master today, it's all titanium, meaning that whatever you put in your salad, in your pan, that's what you get. So today, I'm not going to be wrapping. Normally, we wrap it individually. And when we're talking of salad master cuts your cream tan into like 50%, half the time that you normally. So all I'm doing here, I'm just going to lay my pot, the 11-inch skillet. You see what I've done? And all I'm going to do now, I think I'll add the rest of my water. Okay? And I'm just going to pour it into it.
That's very simple and this.
So,
yeah.
sorry?
Very simple.
It's very simple. You can imagine how many minutes I'm spending here to do this. You have your visitors, you want to make more money, just right on. And what else am I going to do? Because you want your mama to have this, they call it many lives. But right now, I'm just going to use some, smoked mackerel. That's quite salty as well. So you don't really need salt at all. So I'm going to add that into it. So we're going to end up with some nice mama.
So
Okay.
it has got a smoky
taste. Yes.
More.
And why do we wrap our mama? It's all because we want the taste, because the leaf actually gives the nice taste. And the last thing I'm going to be adding, sorry for my messed egg. Normally I would use egg slicer, but today I don't have any egg slicer, so I'm just going to make it. So I'm just going to use that to garnish it, and I'll cover it with the with another leaf, and there you go. When it's all cooked, that taste that we always look for when we wrap it in momo. One thing that happened, I should let you know, I've not added any oil in my momo because salad master is about cook without oil. You want to keep all those lifestyle diseases at base, okay? So the last thing I'm gonna do now is I'll just cover it up with the leaf. Okay.
Anisha, I have a question.
Yes,
for some of our customers,
okay.
They don't have this type of leaves. Yes, so
Okay.
especially Filipinos.
Yeah.
We can suggest you can use banana leaves.
Yes, exactly. You can use banana leaves.
Banana leaves, and then just heat it to soften it, and then you can fold it, or you can put it next direct to our cookware, warm it up, and that's it, isn't it?
That's it. And now I'm just gonna put it on medium heat, and as soon as it starts to click, I'm gonna reduce it to very low temperature so it cooks softly.
In the meantime, I have some shout outs.
Good.
I'd like to shout out to Rick and Maritet, Medina, Angelica Perez, Nora and Nora Casido,
Yeah.
Andrew Staples,
Yes.
Lulu from Mars,
Yay.
Irene Gasset,
Yes. And Lupe.
Omojola Masuro, and Marilu Getty from America. We always have her on. And
Yes.
also Auntie Moji.
And Auntie Lizzie. Yes, she's here as well. Yes. Guys, for those of you who's at home, you can drop us and you can taste our Nigerian food. Yes. So we'll be ready. It will be ready by half an hour. So if you just live nearby, please come and join us. Yes. Okay, so Auntie Abby, what is our next recipe?
Okay, the next thing, my next here is making yam pottage. So I'm gonna make some vegetables that to add to that. And she tested the pot to see if it's very hot. This time around, we don't really need it to be very hot. But all I'm gonna do before we start, I'm gonna use the world food processor. And guys, this world food processor is so easy to use and it's free. And how do you get it free? You need to call us to let us know what you need to do. So it's got 5 codes. I'm just going to use number 3 pot. And you know, a kitchen is not complete unless you have this. They said it cuts the kitchen time into half, you know, half of the time that you spend in the kitchen. So this is all I'm going to do for my vegetables, sweet vegetables. So it's so easy to use. I put some more. So this is just to garnish our vegetable, yam pottage, and then the peppers as well. Because I love the vegetable, the tomatoes and the onions a bit chunky. That's why I'm using just 1 cone. Okay. So that way, let's do some drink as well.
So that is code number 3, right?
That's code number 3 I'm using because I like it because it's going to start disappearing in the pot. So in order so this is what I'm going to do now with my onions and everything in it. And like I said, my wonderful 7-inch skillet. A kitchen is not a home is not complete. And look at that. You just dump it in Saladmaster. And you see, it is not just you know, knowing how to cook. Anybody can cook when it's Saladmaster. And I'll just add a bit of blended pepper, which is optional, you don't have to. Okay? And this skillet here, you can fry, you can roast, you can bake. And because of some people don't like chili, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit of chili flakes, okay? And that's done. And I do my Maggi again because I don't do salt as such. If I do salt, then I won't do Maggi. So that's it.
So that is our prawn spinach stew, Auntie, yeah?
So I'm just going to add I'll let this, you know, cook for about 2 minutes. Then I'll add the spinach and the prawns, and it'll be ready to do. Okay.
And while that is happening, I will just turn over the chicken. So,
Wow.
so this is practically 10 minutes since it was put in on 230. You can already see that it's brown. And now I'm going to cook it inside down.
Golden brown color.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that.
Can you imagine without a single drop of cooking oil? Okay? Just wait until the other side is done.
Now, tell me here.
Just get the melted chicken. No seasoning, by the way. Completely seasoning free. Okay.
Hi guys, Shouts out here. I'm Don Ian Assis. You're welcome from the Philippines. Oh wow, that's amazing. And then I have Chef Beruera. Pardon me for my. Okay, I got it right. Eunice Torres. You're welcome. Michael Kusan. Moji Ogunake. Thank you so much. And Mary Ann Quisada. Thank you so much. Grace. Welcome. Thank you for joining the party. Make sure you listen. And we have Rita and Rade. Thank you so much. Make sure you stay tuned, okay?
Yes, but we're gonna have raffle draw at the end of our show.
What's the next one?
Now we've got to do our cake, and it's I'm going to put some carrots in it, so I need to clean this out because we just used this for our pepper and so on. I'm just giving it a rinse. No need to do more than that. And now for right. So you're wondering why I'm using that, the cake I'm making. That's because in this cake that I'm going to make, I will not be using any fat, butter, nothing like that. Instead, I will be putting my vegetables in. And that is what is really all I'm going to do. I'm not going to use any liquid. No water. It's a cake mix I'm using. I'm not going to use any liquid. I'm just going to put in, I will put in my eggs. I want about half of that. Let's see. Making a small one. This is a vanilla cake mix. And I just thought today I'd do something slightly different and make it, yes, I want my carrots to show. I want it to be a carrot cake. So I've got the commercial cake mix there. I've got some cinnamon and I've got some nutmeg. Those are the two things that usually go into a carrot cake. And now I am going to grate a carrot in. So here's a carrot that has been washed, top and tailed, not peeled. And look at that. Look at how easily our food processor processes that. Isn't that lovely? Okay. I am also, some people do this fast. I take my time. I hope you can see all the beautiful grated carrots coming through. And I mean, you can throw raisins in there if you wish. I'm not doing that. I could put in an apple. Not sure I want to do that today either. But you are at liberty to put any vegetables you want in your cake mix. Yeah? Okay. And remember that with our food processor, the inside is safe to touch. Okay? And now I'm going to break the eggs in and I'm going to give this to Auntie Shade to do the mixing while I prepare the tin. I'm baking on the cooker the Saladmaster piece that I'm going to use.
Okay,
now,
guys.
yeah.
Let's mix it.
Okay. You notice how we see those different skills. That's the advantage of our Saladmaster cookware. You don't have to keep those handles on if you don't wish to. And I just want to slice some apple to go at the base. Some line my Saladmaster piece. So I'm going to be doing what we call stove top baking. Really, I must tell you that since I got my Saladmaster, my oven has been retired. Honestly, because it's so easy to bake, and I love baking. Okay, so just a rough spread, making sure that my apple has covered the base, because you know, like when we bake, we line. Sorry, yeah, just a minute. We line our cookware with usually butter and flour. Well, we're doing no such thing here. We're just putting in some apple at the base. There you go.
Okay, here we go. The cake mix. No butter, no oil. And talk of children that don't like eating fruits. This is the bed they will have a piece of cake. And you can imagine all the goodness in the cake.
Lovely. You don't need to spread that. You just need to cover that. When we're doing stove-top cooking, baking, what we do, I think I'll use okay, when we do stove-top baking, we start from low. So we're going to put that on 2. Yeah. Wrong one. We're going to put that on 2. We're going to leave it on 2. And that's it. We expect that it should be ready in about 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes maybe? There. All right, let me have a look and see what's happening with my
Okay. Yes, so look at my sauce now. It's almost ready. Because you don't want to keep your spinach in the vegetable or in the pot for too long. So I'm just going to add my spinach. And of course our prawn.
Wow. Yummy, yummy. I can smell it now.
Thank you, servers.
Wow.
So you can imagine, I'm just going to stir it and leave for 5 minutes, and we're done.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah, so
Look at the
after
color.
5 minutes, yeah, look at the color, yeah, it's green, it's vibrant.
I want the green peppers and the onions to increase the spinach as well.
The spinach.
I see there's no water. You don't add water to vegetables. Because what happens to your vegetable? When you add water, it leaches out the nutrients and the vitamins. And I'm just going to put it for 3 minutes actually, because the pepper is in there for about 2 minutes. So, and on 95, just to simmer. Okay.
Right.
The young pottage is busy cooking away, which means we want to turn it down. And just open and give it a quick stir. And I will turn it down for that beautiful color. And I'm just going to turn that down now. Right. So I think I've got a few more minutes on my chicken. Ooh, that is almost ready. Right. Beautifully fried chicken. Look at that. And that is only 4 minutes on that side. Okay? All right. So we'll go over to produce now. Do you have any videos?
Okay, yeah, so guys,
Wow.
well done, Auntie Sade and Auntie Abby. Yeah, so guys, I think it's time for you to type hi now and where you from. Yeah, so start typing hi because we're almost done here. And yeah, I just want to invite everyone, guys, every Thursday, it's our business opportunity. Yeah, so it's our open house and it's every Thursday, 8 o'clock in the evening. So if you know someone who's looking for part-time or full-time job, just let us know and we are here to help you. You can join Elite HDR Saladmaster. And every Sunday, that is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, our Elite HDR Saladmaster cook is food. Yes, so thank you so much, guys, for your support, for watching every single week. Yes. So I think, are we gonna play some videos? Yes, so guys, please watch this video first.
Let's talk about nutrition. Have you heard doctors and dietitians say that you are what you eat? Indeed. What you eat and how you prepare your food can affect how you look, how you feel, and maybe how long you live. Some of the most common diseases, such as obesity, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, cholesterol, and digestive problems have been widely affecting our society and have been associated with how we nourish our bodies. It is well known that the best cure for most of these diseases is prevention. And one of the main reasons why they are increasing is lack of proper nutrition in our diets. That is why they say that in this so-called modern world, we have been the most overfed but undernourished generation that has ever lived. A lot of people nowadays, however, tend to be aware that eating fresh, organic fruits and vegetables and having a balanced diet can help their health. Of late, the coronavirus global pandemic has enhanced interest towards a healthy diet to boost the immune system and give the body a fighting chance against any disease. The question is, has anyone ever knocked on your door and checked what happens to the food from the kitchen table to the dining table? Sometimes it is not the food, but what we do to the food, what we add to it, and what we remove from it that prevents the nutrition to get in our bodies. It is the food preparation methodology. Many of the practices we repeatedly apply in the kitchen can lead to expensive consequences. These are known as enemies to nutrition. What are some of them? Healing, cooking in water, bad fats and oils, oxidation, high heat, reached when boiling, steaming, using the oven or using the microwave. Would you want to know what all this does to your food? If I would offer you a free private cooking show where I will show you a solution that will help you preserve more nutrients, protect the integrity of the food, prevent contamination for the rest of your life, would you attend it? Contact us now.
They say that a journey begins with but a single step, and that is certainly true at Saladmaster. Our first step was taken at the home of founder Harry Lemons and the creation of the Saladmaster, one of the first food processors made. With dedication and determination, Harry started out by demonstrating his product on the hood of his Cadillac in Dallas, Texas. Harry began with only 3 salesmen who hit the road first in local neighborhoods, growing, expanding, changing lives. Harry soon outgrew his home, and in 1948 moved to a larger facility at 4503 Worth Street in Dallas, Texas. As the business grew, our journey began to gain traction. Saladmaster moved to an even larger space at 131 Howell Street with surrounding land for expansion, and would remain there for the next 43 years. In 1949, Saladmaster introduced another product to the Saladmaster product line, the Mirror Master-Built Cookware. Harry Lemons believed in the power of food and the benefits that proper diet and nutrition have on improving our quality of life. He had a vision that Saladmaster would inspire a better way of cooking for everyone. Along the way, there were others who joined in the quest. People like the legendary Chris Pottage, Manchester, Massachusetts, and others from the beginning of the company who taught us all to believe in our company, believe in our product, and how to sell.
Notice that the Saladmaster actually removed that tough stringy fiber in one simple operation. And this is the tough stringy fiber that will clog your throat or your teeth. And here we have the rich celery food.
The 1950s brought a time of strong growth for the company, and the journey picked up speed. Harry was a true believer in research and development. As technology improved, he advanced his product line with cutting-edge products, so his sales organization was always the first to bring the direct sales market the latest and greatest in products, such as the introduction of stainless steel cookware. As a firm believer in quality, Harry would only invest in quality products, and he visited the factory on a regular basis to perform quality control inspections. From the very beginning of the company, Saladmaster cookware products were, and still are today, made in the USA.
Okay, back.
Okay, yes, so guys, we're back. Auntie, yes. So we're almost done here. So Auntie Abby, do you want to show your crispy brown?
Okay, so what I want to do here is to take out the oil because I want to garnish the chicken now. And remember that this is chicken fried without a single drop of oil. But if you look at it, you can see all the oil that is at the bottom of my cookware. Now, in pouring that out, not only have I saved myself from having to cook with oil, I'm actually taking oil out of the food.
That's why it's really healthy.
Yeah. So you still, and this is, I assure you that even without seasoning, this is a delicious fried chicken. You have to try it to know. So you need to try and get your own processor. I can't pour this forward, so I'm going to pour it towards.
Wow, look at the
That's
oil.
oil.
I think
So that is oil that has come out
20 mils, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oil from
of
our
the chicken.
chicken. Yeah,
Okay.
so guys, this is our oil from our chicken. Yeah.
And I'm going to put the chicken back, and in a traditional way, we like to garnish.
Yeah.
Here's some onions. And some, these are sweet peppers, by the way. I'm just going to put these into just for color. And I'm putting in some hot green chili. Yeah, that's just for garnishing, but it also has flavor. Right. And now, the yam pottage. So there's the yam pottage made. And what we're doing now, yes, it is. It's cool. Yeah. And so there's the yam. And then you mix it. And by breaking some, what we do is thicken that. Look at that beautiful sauce. Look at that. Beautiful, delicious yam pottage. And I hope you notice that it was without a single drop of oil. So who says we cannot do without adding oil? Who says we need to do all that cholesterol and all that, all that stuff in our bodies? Especially if you're like me and you want to try and keep on the trimmer side. Thank you, sister. Go, girl. So, in my own way, here's my garnishing. Some lovely red, gold, and orange peppers. These are actually sweet chilies, sweet peppers rather than bell peppers. And so that's what I put in. Looks like that popped out of the pot. That is what it's saying. There we have it, and a few green bits. That's ready. Chicken is ready. Our yam pottage is ready.
So we can turn it off.
We can turn it off, and we just.
I'm excited about this one.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So,
Look at our prawn spinach too.
look at that. You know the amazing thing is, we're talking about saving 93% of your nutrients. We haven't added water. This is my soup actually. When I make this at home, take that and I put it as soup. But look at the green. Look at the different colors. It shows you that 93% of what we have put with no water. These are all vegetables and the shrimps. And then I can look at the shrimps and ask something. So this will go on the side of our porridge. Okay. So now I'm on. Let's see how far we've got.
Moin.
That's
Check it.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Perfection.
Can we say?
Wow.
So we're going to be serving. I wish you guys can join us here to come and share this.
But don't worry, guys. If you like the recipe, we can send it to you. So just message us. And yeah, so you can message us on our NHGR Saladmaster, or you can contact us directly. You can contact Auntie Shade and Auntie Abby and one of our cooking coaches. And yeah, so thank you so much, Auntie Shade and Auntie Abby.
The only thing that we're waiting for is our cake. And it's coming along. Just it's halfway done. It's a few more minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to it after.
All right. So be sure that you type hi. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I hope that you already typed hi on our chat room.
And
Because
we
we're
can
gonna do our raffle draw in few minutes. So we're giving you more time to type hi. And what is the mechanic? If we call their name, Auntie Shade, they need to type.
You need to type, I'm here for you to get the win. I win.
No have to do, yeah? So guys, very simple mechanics. If you see your name or you heard your name, just type I win as quickly as you can. Yeah?
Okay. Ready?
Alright, so I think our spinner wheel is almost done.
Okay, but the first prize
Look
first.
at the color.
The prize first.
So the prize is our ladle first.
Okay.
Alright, so guys, for those of you who's in the studio, you can type I win as well if you see your name.
Yeah. We can go for it.
Okay, so
Okay. Ready? We're ready now?
okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, spin! Yay! Oh, wow! Auntie Reese is here. Wow! Auntie Reese, come here.
She likes telling the story of the spirit.
We come on, Auntie. Alright, yeah, wow.
She's shy. I'll give it for her.
Yes, guys.
Listen.
Don't be surprised, guys, for those of you who, Auntie Missy is here in the studio. So she doesn't need to type I win. She is here. Yes. Congratulations, Auntie. So, oh my God. Who's gonna be the
this. When I was invited to a
Oh,
show
yeah.
like this, I won this, and that was how I ended up in Saladmaster.
It's a sign, yeah, that you will join an English GR Saladmaster.
Well done.
Congratulations, guys. That's all for those of you who received your labels. Don't be surprised. One of these days, you will join an English GR Saladmaster.
Yes.
And you will be as successful like us.
Yes.
Guys, join the champions. Okay, so our final prize is our Auntie Abby, our Santo knife.
Okay. It's a Santuko knife.
It's very, very sharp.
Very sharp knife.
That's
Let's see.
right.
Beautiful, essential in your kitchen. No, I'm not going to try and take it out of you. I assure you, it's very sharp.
All right. When you're ready, we can spin the wheel now. One,
Okay,
2, 3.
go.
And the winner. All right. Andrew's people.
Yes, and if you are watching, you need to type I win. So some of them they just turn it on, but they
One.
He's only
five,
Andrew's
five,
people.
4,
So very fast. Wait.
two,
Make it slowly.
1, 0.
3,
Oh.
2,
It's gone.
10 seconds.
Oh, he's in. He's in.
He's in.
Yeah, he's in. Okay, he's in. Yeah.
That was double time.
Okay.
He's a regular, so I knew
I
the
know.
regular.
All right. So invite them. Yes. So say thank you.
So yeah, anything you wanna say, Auntie Abby and Auntie Shade, invite them to our stock program,
Yeah.
our preset stock program, and Auntie Shade will gonna invite you to our open house and our book school. Okay, so
Okay.
you go first, Auntie.
Right, so first of all, we're here every Sunday at 4.
Yes.
So if you join us today, please join us next week and the week after. We cook food from around the world. It's an international menu, so feel free to join us. There might be things that you think you want to try and you can do them easily in Saladmaster. You don't have to be a chef, but he's a chef in Saladmaster.
That's right.
So we offer something called a stock program. It's a 90-day challenge where you undertake to introduce us, facilitate 30 dinners, 30 presentations, 30 new families to introduce them to Saladmaster.
Yeah.
And if you do, there are rewards for that. I'll hand over to Auntie Rose to tell us.
Yeah, so guys, for the rewards, I'm telling you, if you are a Saladmaster owner, so whatever sets you have at the moment, if you finish our 3090, you get a chance to get a free set. Yeah, so it's a matching free set. And if you are not a Saladmaster owner, you will get a free set as well.
Wow.
How about that?
That's fantastic.
Yes.
30 dinners.
30 dinners,
90 days.
only 30.
Just inquire us, yeah.
Just inquire us, call us, or you can attend our open house that is
On Thursdays. Guys, let's talk about some money issues now, okay? If you really want to know what Saladmaster stands for, apart from your health, apart from, looking good, when you want some extra cash in your account, open house is a time to come. 8 p.m. every Thursday. You meet lots of people that will tell you their experience, and from rock to riches. Just come and join us every Thursday at 8 p.m.
That's right. Yes, thank you so much, and Auntie Alvin, for this wonderful afternoon. I'm pretty sure, we're gonna love all of these Nigerian foods. Yes.
Yes.
So guys, I think we are 12 minutes early and we are done. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our episode for today. So for those of you who are interested to do it at home, just PM us and we will send you the recipe. Yes, so enjoy the rest of the afternoon. The sun is still out. You can go out to your garden, have a drink, enjoy the food. Yes, so thank you so much.
And look out for the pictures of
That's
the food.
right. So stay blessed, stay amazing. Oh wow, it's so cool and tea. Yes.
It's written.
Look at our carrot cake. It's almost done. Just 2 more minutes and it's done. Yes, so
That's
thank you
because
so
of the
much.
extra thick layer of apple that I had at the bottom.
Yes,
So
yes.
that layer needs to cook to go through to the
Wow,
top. So
there's
it's coming
a
along.
carrot cake with
Yeah.
apple slices.
And you know what? The apple, for the people who are here, you have something to look forward to because that apple is going to caramelize and it's going to instead of having icing, you have the caramelized apple. It'll be delicious.
Wow, sounds yummy. Yes, look forward to our carrot
Happy as
cake.
well.
Yes,
Exactly.
diabetic friendly because it's a natural sugar from our carrot and from our apple. Yes, so thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Stay